welcome back. I.D.K Sports Show. Y'all know what it is. It's your guy, Young Bull. How's everyone doing? Week 7 is in the book. Well, we got 2 Monday night. Yo, can we stop with 2 games on Monday night? Thank you for putting it. We could watch one game, and then after that game's over, the other games start. But can we just fucking stop, bro? Stop. And start listening to people when, like, some of them 4 o'clock games this week should have been at 1 o'clock. Like, what's I.D.K Sport? What do I know? I don't know. If you know, say something too. How's everyone doing, though, man? I.D.K Sports Show, man. Y'all see the record. It's not updated yet, but you see where we at. All right? So the record will be updated on Wednesday. We're just recapping, breaking down this week. Happening in the NFL from Thursday to Sunday. Monday games didn't happen yet. Like, yo, I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a whole page. And then the back. We came with notes today. Monday. Happy Monday, too. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching. If you're watching this on Tuesday, hopefully you're not watching this on Wednesday because obviously I dropped the other video, so. But let's get into it, man. I.D.K Sports Show, man. We here recapping, breaking down this week. And I'm telling you this much. A lot of teams got belt to ass. Belt to ass. With that being said, man, I.D.K Sports Show, man. Let's recap. Let's break down week 7. All right, before we get into I.D.K Sports Show, you already know. Let's shout out to Danny Garcia. It was Danny Gonzalez. I.D.K Sports Show. Which one won? Please let me know in the comments which one won. Shout out to Danny Garcia. Knocked him out. No left hook. Woo! Broke his leg. Nigga knocked him out so hard. Nigga broke his ankle. Nigga, he didn't even get knocked. He didn't even get knocked out. He collapsed. That nigga fell. Nigga body stuck, waist stuck. His upper body just is like, and then his fucking knee buckle, his ankle. Good fight, good fight. Shout out to Danny Garcia. Shout out to Danny for that knockout. Also, want to give a shout out. Do we know if the Seattle made it to the World Series yet? If it's the Dodgers and Seattle or the Bruins? Is it the Bruins? Milwaukee Bruins? I.D.K Sports Show. Y'all already know. Come on, man. But I hope it is. How far are we into this show? Okay, boom. Because I just want to say this. If it's the Seattle versus LA Dodgers, I'm just gonna say this. Niggas know. That shit about to be. We're gonna have to call that the blue flag series. Blue flag series. Wait, flag blue series. War series blue. The World Series of blue flags. Does that make sense? Okay, that makes sense to some people out there, but all right, I.D.K Sports. So let's just get back to football, man. But shout out to the Dodgers. Hopefully Seattle's in there. Maybe the Bruins. This is the I.D.K Sports Show. Hopefully it was Danny Garcia that won the boxing match that I watched. And did I watch UFC? Oh, the one dude quit. Ritter quit. Bitch ass. And there was one. The dude won in the first round when he knocked him out, and then the ref stopped it. All that. Okay. I.D.K Sports Show. Let's get back to football, man. Hopefully you love that little rant. Should probably do that in the beginning of the intro, but y'all already know. Thursday night football. We had a good game. We had the Unk Bowl. Thursday night football. We had Joe Flacco versus Pittsburgh Steelers. See me, I had the Steelers winning. Boom, Joe Flacco. 2 games in fucking 10 days. You just get to a fucking new team. I'm not the only one that had the Steelers probably winning this game. But man, was this a game? Rodgers 250. 249, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. No sacks. Joe Flacco, 379, 342, three touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 2 sacks. Where it came down to interceptions. And it also came down to, I have a funny stat. Um Rodgers threw to wide receiver 7 times. 7 passes went to the wide receivers I can't even do this. The wide receivers that they had. Well, no, not 7 targets, but the wide receivers caught 7 passes. Mind you, there was only 2 wide receivers targeted the whole game for Pittsburgh. You gotta get wide receivers because when you look at Joe Flacco in that offense, it's like, do we need Joe Burrow? Jake Browning, you're out of here. Joe Flacco, you want to play another year? Like, looked it good. And Joe Flacco even stated, like, yo, I didn't even know most of the plays. I was just winging it most of the times. But it's like, I don't know who you worry about. Yeah, that defense. I believe in Pittsburgh Steelers defense still. They still, when you look on paper, have one of the great team on papers. But I think it just came down to the offense. The 2 interceptions, not having nobody to throw it to. Literally not having nobody to throw it to. Nobody. Not a solid running game. Cincinnati showed up on defense somehow. But this is another thing of just showing y'all, was a divisional game. You just never know. This was a divisional game. But Cincinnati, we needed you. You like it, Cincinnati? Cincinnati won. They came through with the win. All right, move right along. Bears versus the Saints. Obviously, I picked the Bears to win. So we can do the record right now doing it. Obviously, I did the Bears. Boom, 1-1 right now. Boom, I picked the Bears to win. Boom. Bears defense came for them. What I don't like still, and I'm probably going to be, I'm an advocate on this. I don't know. But I don't think Caleb Williams is the quarterback for Ben Johnson, or Ben Johnson's they're not a match because, what you want to do, obviously, boom, you had a good run game. Y'all ran for 220 yards, over 200 yards on the fucking Saints, crazy. 3 interceptions, defense came up. So basically, the way y'all won the game, running the ball, playing defense. That's how you win. Actually, you look like the Eagles. Let's be honest. You look like the Eagles. Damn, what you doing? You came back. Okay, you're running the ball. Okay, boom. Defense came through. Okay, yeah. We're going to get to the Eagles, too. One thing I love about it. But the Saints, yeah. To me, turnovers. Defense came and showed up. And the one thing I would start saying, once you Saints, you need to utilize. Okay, Taysom Hill's coming back, yeah. So you want to warm him up. Cool. The same thing we was doing with Stephon Diggs. Everybody with Achilles, let's warm him up. Boom, get for a place. We're not going to play you when we're in the 5-yard line. But what you might need to start doing, and you was doing it, but it's like, yo, if anything, after you get over the 50-yard line, when you get into their territory, start playing Taysom Hill. Decoy, whatever, just act like we're going to use him. Okay, be the quarterback. Him being a quarterback, just handing the ball off. Start. You gotta start. You gotta start implementing. Or get rid of Spencer Rattler and go to the other quarterback. But I don't know. But I think you should utilize him smarter, Taysom him smarter. Maybe get some offensive line, maybe a quarterback. I don't know. But Chicago, you won that game. But do we have confidence in Chicago moving forward after this win? Yes, it's at home. Caleb Williams, 3-game winning streak for Caleb Williams. But how do y'all feel about Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams? When I look at them together, it's like knowing that you came from Jeff Goff and now you're over here, and it's like, I see what you want to do. And to start thinking about it, if you notice over these last 3 games, even though they just came off a bye, if you look at it, go look at the stats. Caleb Williams haven't been running the ball. Good. Obviously, he didn't fucking need to run the ball yesterday, but But it's like, is that his style of play? But that's, hey, whatever. Chicago won, so they won. Nothing much to say. But looking when we get done looking at the season, we're gonna be like, and now Ben Johnson is the coach, so it's like you. We don't be like, oh, it's the defensive court. We does the coaches? No, coaches out there. Hey, I.D.K Sports Show. When defense fuck up, we don't look at the defensive coordinator. Hey, you might fire the defensive coordinator, but it's like, hey, that's your team. That's your team. And that's always figure like Aaron Glenn, for example, when I was watching the Jets, and we're about to get into the Jets soon, but it's like, hey, I.D.K Sports Show. Name's Young Bull. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know who's watching this, executive, players, scouts, or whatever. That's what I need. That's what I'm trying to talk to right now. Owners, all that. Don't know if you're gonna watch it. But when you say, hey, I want to go, if your team is lacking, wherever your team is lacking, that's the person you go hire. The Jets had a good defense for mad long. We always knew, just for example, the Jets had a good defense for mad long. You don't need to go back and hire. You just got rid of Robert Saleh. You don't need to hire a defensive coach. You need to hire somebody who's offensive minded, who could blah blah. Unless you're telling me every coach that you grit for your defense, every head coach, he runs the defense too. If that's the case, go away from trying to be good on defense. Try to go. Can y'all try? All right, we're not even there yet. Okay, good job. But the same thing with Chicago. Chicago, yeah, I guess you needed an offense of guy, but it's like was Ben. I don't know. Hey, this is just how I feel. I.D.K Sports. Maybe that is a good match. You know, maybe he's gonna develop him into. Hey, maybe I could be wrong by the end of the season. But it's like, well, if Caleb Williams don't mind, hey, as long as you win it, you're. But it's like, hey, Caleb Williams could do other things, but hey, I don't know. Maybe hey, I don't know. We're right along. Kansas City versus the Raiders. Belt to ass. What you want me to say? I don't know what you want me to say. Another one. Just because they hung 31 on them. Belt to ass. I don't I wanted to watch the game, but the Patriots game was on, and I was watching the Eagles. Um, damn, what a game that I turned to. I wanted to see what's up with the Chicago game, the Jets and what you call it game. I want to see what the fuck is going on over there. And then yeah, I didn't watch the Browns game, but yeah, Kansas City belt to ass. I belt to ass. All right, now like we were just saying about the Jets, I don't. And when I turned to that game, when I turned to the Jets game, every backup was in. Dalton was in. Tyrone Taylor was in. Um, I know Rico Dabo was not the starter, but they had Chubb in. Rico Dabo should have got the more carries because when he was in, he was balling. Was McMillan in? Did he get injured? I don't know. Uh, Garrett Wilson was out. All they got was Brees Hall. Like, who the fuck is in? And then, like I just said about the Jets, y'all have a good defense. Hopefully, somebody's listening to this and be like, "Oh shit, you know what? Yo, I.D.K Sports, yo, he might know. I think he do know something. He don't know a lot though, but he got. Why the fuck would y'all hire a defensive coach when y'all need to produce offense? And then you bench him. I don't know. I don't know what. Carolina, you're winning. I had you going to the playoffs. I did, but I cashed that ticket out for like 50 cents because I bet $1. I had Carolina and the Falcons going to the playoffs. Tampa Bay missing the playoffs. Patriots going. Green Bay missing the playoffs. I had like a little ticket that I made in like April. I probably cashed. Which week is the 7th? I cashed out like week 3. I was like, yo, let this shit get to even 50 cents. I'm cashing out, bro. Because and then the Falcons started winning a little bit, and then that's when the Falcons and Carolina started. Once whatever week the Bucks lost, that's when I cashed out. I think. So yeah, that was like week 3 or something. I was like, oh yeah, because the Bucks lost. Now it's like, oh, will they make it? Carolina's winning, kind of. Whatever. Um, but yeah, Jets. I don't. Why would you hire a defensive coach when you need offense? Defense is good. Boom, 13-13. Y'all was good last year with Robert. That was good with Aaron Rodgers. Like I said. So, Jets, do you still, Jets, if you're listening to, hey, Jets out there, organization, a fan, tag this, clip this. Do you have to? I don't know. I.D.K Sports, I don't give a fuck about the Jets. I don't know. I know about my team. I know coaches, T Strong, got your back, buddy. But do y'all have the same defensive coordinator as last year? If so, I'm asking you, why the fuck would you hire a defense? Another Broncos, move right along. Broncos. And I played your defense in my fantasy league, bro. You still put up 4 points. Nice night. Broncos, damn. That's all. 33 in the 4th quarter. Nah, I just found some shit out. I.D.K Sports Show. I'm not big on conspiracy theories, but I like a little conspiracy here and there. I'm kind of big on it, I guess. Demarius Thomas had his ring of honor today. I mean, last night when the Broncos played the Giants. He died at the age of 33. They scored. They had game over. I was done at 19-0. I was done. They ended the game with 33. Do you believe it? But now Broncos came win. Now does this show you like, oh, because Broncos come in best defense in the league. Okay, now you the best defense. Now you give up 32. Jets might have something to say about that, but they're the worst. Colts might have something to say to that, but now we gotta look at it. And what have I been fucking saying? Hold on, time out. Yeah, because this game is tight. This game gotta be tight. Yes, I did pick the Broncos to win, so good job. But what have I been saying? Go back and look at the videos, please. Please, I.D.K Sports, I promise you. Giants, I always put the Giants first. Rams, Washington. They have the best defensive 4-man front. To me. I know that you can put other teams, whatever, but it's like, yo, y'all start doing 3-man rushes. Y'all not even blitzing. Y'all want to play it safe. You go out there and fucking lead. Take your hands off. Oh, yeah, you want to catch this little 10 yards? You want to catch this? No! What we did in the first, we do in the second. What we did in the second, we do in the third. What we did in the third, we do in the fourth. We're the New York Giants, not the little Giants. Shit, I'm not even mad at this. Is it Jackson, Jason? I'm not even mad at Dart. Rookie mistake. Okay. Rookie mistake. Rookie shit. Rookie shit. Really, rookie shit. That defense, though, come on, my guys. What you do in the first, you do in the second. And I don't know how long y'all been here for. Shout out. Hey, if you're new to this, please stay true. Please leave a like. Thank you for watching. If you're a Giants fan, I'm sorry, but I'm a Patriots fan, so laugh at me, I guess. I've been saying this for I didn't say this last week, but I said this at the beginning of the year. And I've been saying this all last year. The Giants is the team that they can't go to halftime. For some reason, the second half, it's just they just start look. It's just the second half is like, yo, I was saying this. The Giants can't go to halftime. They can't have look, maybe 2 videos ago. So the last video is the picks. Maybe the last time I did a recap. The Giants just can't. So go watch my Monday videos. The Giants can't go to halftime. It's like when they come out of halftime, it's over. Yes, held them. They didn't score no points in the third. Giants, you gotta finish that game. Coach, you go be. Hey, this is so funny now. Please tell me. Hey, thumbs up if you laugh. Coach, we don't give a fuck who the defense. Excuse my language. We don't care who the defensive coordinator is. You the coach. This is what I'm saying. Yo, defensive coordinators is like they get passes like, oh shit, yeah, defense fucked up, yeah. Coach is gonna yell at me. They ain't go. Reporters Pam ain't gonna interview me and shit. I don't know if she's at the game, but I'm just saying like, hey, I ain't gonna get interviewed. A reporter might want to ask me something, or maybe want a little youth reporter from the column, like from the internship, might want to ask me because nobody's by me. But I should gonna fall in you, Dabo. Y'all need to start. Shit start fucking up. Oh, did I get to the game yet? No, I didn't get to the game yet. Yo, but I want to say this. Yo, I'm with the. Yo, y'all gotta step. Hey, I know. Hey, it might be cameras around, but do I gotta wait to halftime to start yelling at y'all? Nah, man. Yo, come on. Get it together. Yo, Brian, if I was you, I would have been like, yo, what the fuck y'all? What are you doing? Maybe he was, because Brian Dable do be going to yell at anybody on the sideline that be fucking with his players. So, but Giants, huge collapse. Huge collapse. Huge collapse. And the way some of the defensive players are reacting, I'm going off a play call. It's like, oh, they wanted us to 3-3 man rush. They want us to zone like. Hey, keep playing your. All right, move right along. Green Bay versus Arizona. How much do we believe in Green Bay now? You're fucking struggling against Jacoby Brissett. If this was if this was Brissett 3 years ago, y'all lose this game. That nigga can't like. He's not mobility. No, but he's not. He is, but he's not like. If this was him 3 years ago, y'all lose this game. Y'all lose this game. Oh, Michael Parsons got a sack. Boom. It's like he be there, he not be there. And I don't want to hear. And I'm tired of hearing this. Oh, Cowboys are missing him. Oh, look at he ain't doing nothing special that he wouldn't have been doing on the Cowboys. Maybe lesser because everybody on the Cowboys know like, oh, let's worry about him. I don't think when teams are going against Green Bay, they just like, oh, let's solely focus on Michael Parsons. We got other people. You know, they got the other person on the other side. You know, so it's like I don't think they're like. But when it comes to Cowboys, so it's like I don't. Are they missing him? I don't know. Do they need him? Maybe. Is he performing to was like, oh, if we had Michael Parsons stats on the Cowboys, we'd be doing good. That's what y'all need to start looking at. Because nigga, y'all had Michael Parsons, y'all can't stop the run last year. Who y'all got new? Kenny Clark? So is Kenny Clark wrong? All right, whatever. Green Bay, but do we believe in Green Bay? Because like Arizona, come on, man. And it's yep, I gotta say something. I want to start a segment, but I can't take it away from Mad Dog Russo. Love that segment. My favorite segment on Wednesdays. Love it. Love it. But I don't know how to get the clips and stuff, the play clips. I don't know if I'm allowed to play clips. Maybe because they're highlights. Maybe I don't know. Somebody let me know. But you're telling me you're Green Bay Packers. No disrespect. Morris Harrison Jr. What the fuck has he? Excuse my language. What has he done? All right, cool. Who is? I'm about to say Trey McBride is the best fucking tight end because it's like, yo, He's always catching 7, 8 passes a game. They don't even got no running back. Who they gonna throw it to? Okay, George. Okay, yeah, we understand that. Yes, okay, y'all know what I'm saying. You know the guy in the when you cross, you know the guy is Trey McBride. You know the guy's Trey McBride. And I think this is a tell. Oh wait, I don't think it's a tell. Because they gotta put their hand in the ground. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say when Titans hands in the ground and then they the lower they are, I think like say like they get low. You know how Tyreek Hill sometimes like do that to get down. The lower they are, that means I think they're doing the pass out. The higher the even they are with the linemen, they might be staying in the block. I don't know. Look into that, players. I don't know, but because I'm like, y'all didn't know, bro. Why would they not give us? I don't know. But Green Bay came through. They won the game. But do we believe? Do we believe? Do we believe? Y'all come out hot fire. Now y'all struggling. Y'all looking like the Chargers. Y'all come out hot fire. Now y'all struggling. Just saying, something to pay attention to. Move right along. Oh yeah, let's go down. Falcons game. Falcons is inconsistent. Yeah, I lost. Falcons are inconsistent. They inconsistent. Like I said, I don't. It might be the play call because you're telling me the Falcons look. Watch this. Listen to this. The Falcons look like last year. How you got Kirk Cousins and the boys? Boom, you go off. Next game you do shit. Next game you go off. Next game you look like shit. Next game you go off. Falcons, somebody in the Falcons coach gotta go. Falcons look like they look last year. Oh, Kirk Cousins, oh shit. Next game, yo, what the fuck? Y'all can't even. Yo, bro, y'all can't. Michael Pickens, oh shit. Whatever game they just win, then y'all put up 0, then you win, then y'all, what are y'all doing? Inconsistent. Coach, you're inconsistent. You gotta go. Hey, I didn't watch this game fully. Didn't even watch the game a lick. See the highlights and stuff like that. Some of the games, you know how that shit be. Coach. It comes out of coaching. And guess what? Sucks to say, but hey, this might fall on the offensive play call. You know, sometimes I was just saying like, oh no, because it's like, yo, who's calling? Well, unless you calling the plays, my guys, it's like, what is going? What is there's too much talent on the field for the Falcons. Unless their lines are something, the line, offensive line, defensive line. But you know, we're gonna catch a Falcons. We're gonna catch a Falcons. We're gonna catch a Falcons. Next, yeah, San Fran lost. Mac Jones came through, and yo, was Debo Samuel back? I don't know, but who gives a fuck? Everybody got Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm just gonna run down the list real quick. Pittsburgh Steelers. Shit, stop DK. Saints. Don't get Kamara going. Chiefs. Try to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Either of those teams, Jets or Wichita, fuck up the quarterback. Um, Same thing, quarterback. Green Bay. Make them be able to they have to just throw the ball because do we believe in Jordan Love if he got to throw the ball 40, 50 times? San Fran. Stop Christian McCaffrey. If you're playing the 49ers, who are you playing to stop? Okay, my thing is like this. Maybe because I'm a Patriots fan. Bill said, hey, I don't give a fuck about, hey, yo, I'm just saying this. Throw it to AJ. Throw it to this person. Throw it to Devontae Smith. You're not running the ball, Saquon. Oh, you want to throw the ball? No, you're not throwing the ball. Run the ball. Y'all gotta just stop a player, bro. It used to be like, all right, stop Gronkowski. Don't let him get the ball. It used to be like, stop Kansas City Chiefs. How y'all niggas don't? I thought y'all got up. I thought the Falcons stepped up their defense too. I.D.K Sports, who knows? I don't know. Do you know? Let me know if they did. Move right along. Rams versus Jags. Belt to ass. B.T.A. Cool. Start making a comeback in the fourth and third quarter. What Shannon Sharp used to say, empty calories, empty yards. Who cares? Matthew Stafford, 4 touchdowns. Jags. Okay, I just want to say this. Because I did have a rant to go off. Because I did have a rant to go off. Because we got the paperwork and stuff. We got this stuff. Right? The Rams used 3 tight ends 70% of the time. The snap. They played 3 tight ends. 3 tight ends. Okay, cool. That might have fucked you. 3 tight ends, though, my guys. Y'all let niggas beat y'all with 3 tight ends. Y'all couldn't cover. Y'all couldn't do nothing on defense. When y'all did something, y'all got sacks and you got pressure. You made them pump. When you did do something. But if y'all didn't, it was like they was just going down the field, not worrying about y'all. And then on offense, Jags. Trevor Lawrence, let me talk to you. Trevor Lawrence. And this is what I was talking about with the Giants. Brian Daboll. I think there's a point of time where it's like, hey, I don't care about the cameras. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Or like, we gotta talk. Like, yo, I'm mad at myself. I was yelling at Trevor Lawrence for not going to yell at the fucking line. Line, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What's up? Every time I say hike, nigga, I can't even say hike. I can't even hike the ball. I can't even get the ball on the laces, bro. What we doing? Quarterback chip. Running back chip. I don't know if the offensive line came in injured. I watched the whole game. That's the first game. I watched that game and Joe Budden's podcast. That was Joe Budden. Watch good 2 things to watch in the morning. We got 2 TVs. We're watching 3-4 games anyway. So it's like, yo, and at one point that did look like he was gonna say something to the guys, and then he was like, it's like, yo, say something. Fucking say something. And then niggas can't catch the ball. You gotta say something. Trevor Lawrence, you need to look at all these. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Come on. Even Mac Jones be like, yo, come on, my man. You just, these niggas. Nigga, what? You gotta take command of the team. That's just your team. T-Law. Do something. Say something. But nope. So you get belt to ass. B.T.A. And then your coach looks more like a goof. I don't know who looks like a goof. Your coach or you. You want to look all pretty and just be like, okay. Coach was just like, my I.D.K Sports. Moving very long. Fucking Rams. Matthew Stafford. Hey. I'm saying this right now. Matthew Stafford cannot make the playoffs this year. Matthew Stafford goes out. Retires. We know Eli wasn't no first round ballot. Matthew Stafford is. Niggas need to put some respect on Matthew Stafford. We need more respect on Matthew Stafford. But move right along. To what? Bench. A bunch of players got bench. Browns. I thought if this would be they came close to this game, won this game. All right, they just I know they're playing bad weather. They're going to the Dog Stadium. I thought they would push out the win. I thought they would push it out. Dug it out. Browns defense is something to be talked about. Okay. I don't know, too. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I literally don't. I don't know. I can't. The only thing I could say, if you've been here for the I.D.K Sports Show, I promise, if you've been here, I made a video, I.D.K Sports Show, breaking down the AFC East. I said, why y'all didn't go get a quarterback? Why y'all didn't go get a Kirk Cousin AR or something? And then I'm saying it over the few weeks. Like, yo, y'all should have went to go get a quarterback. It might be, go trade for AR. Go get Kirk Cousins. You have an all right team. It's not bad. You know, it's just like, maybe you have that team where it's like, maybe you get rid of Tua and then you see a spark. Everybody just wants to play now. Everybody just feel confident. Maybe you gotta, hey, Mike McDaniel. I don't know if people watch for steak or not, but I think Brian Dable do, because I knew Stephen A. Smith said something like, "Yo, if you want to save your career, put Darton. I don't know if it's Jason Jackson, whatever. I.D.K. Put Darton. I think I had Darton. You want to save your career? You go make a front off. You go make a trade by yourself without the owners know." But it's crazy. Who goes first, Tua or the coach? With that being said, I just want to say this: Dylan Gabriel is. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. Yes, I want Shador to go out there and try and play and be able to get a chance to play, but he probably won't get a chance to play this year. But it's like they're doing everything in their power so Dylan Gabriel don't fuck up. And the fact that they can run the ball, he's not gonna fuck up. He's gonna have what, he was 11 for like 20 or something. I don't know. 11 for 18. I don't know. He had 108. Like, he's just making the passes when it counts. You're doing what you're doing not to lose. But Dylan, between me and you, I.D.K Sports. I don't know. Maybe I do know. Oh, you play the Patriots. You better play the game. You better play like you played last week then. Because I was gonna say, like, yo, next week you gotta start. You're gonna have to take some chances. You're gonna have to show, like, oh, okay, oh, all right. Even though, like, I feel like the first drive, every team that comes to play us, y'all look good, so you might have a chance to throw a touchdown. Even though I did pick you to throw a touchdown, the one game you do a touchdown, but it's like, yo, you've been playing. I understand. Hey, if the coach wants you to play like that, cool, great. So there's no more. Oh no, this is our starter. For sure, for sure. Because look, he hasn't been fucking up. There's no reason us to even think about that. He hasn't been doing it. We're not that good. We know we're gonna lose games. We're not trying to win. We are trying to win, but we're just trying not to fucking lose it. But I don't know. And that's gonna be the reason why Shador doesn't start, because it's like, yo, why do I need you to come in? Why? Why? Did he come in last? Come in his last 2 minutes, bro. It's 31-6. Move right along, move right along. Good job for the Browns, though. Good job for the Browns. See y'all next week. See y'all next week. A lot of play action because we gotta get the fuck out of here. Eagles versus Vikings. Now, I just want to say this. I'm starting to love the Eagles and the Patriots. The Patriots give you a little scare too, but that's my team. Obviously, everybody's team is getting a little scared, except for you, Kansas City Chiefs. Um, and the Raiders. The Raiders don't give you scared. The Raiders just make you feel. And the Jets. Okay, never mind. Move right on. I love the Eagles. The Eagles play. The Eagles. When you watch the Eagles play, they're gonna give you a football game. You're gonna get a football game. You think like, oh, the Eagles is the best team. They just won the championship, so they should dominate and all this stuff. They literally playing how the Chiefs played a few every time they win the Super Bowl. Oh, the Chiefs ain't going back to the Super Bowl. I was looking at the Chiefs that came in fucking blah, blah. Oh, look at the Chiefs. Oh, Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Oh, but look, they hung over. But that's the one thing I'm mad at too. Nobody's giving the Chiefs. Nobody say, oh, the Eagles is hung over. They won the Super Bowl. But no. But every team that wins the Super Bowl, oh, they hung over. Oh, they hung over still. But the Eagles don't get that pass. Why is that? Anybody notice that? Ain't nobody say, oh, the Eagles are hung over. But they 4-2. 5-2 now. They won. But the one thing I love about the Eagles, they're gonna give you a game. You're gonna watch a fucking football game. You're gonna watch a football game. You're gonna, yeah, I want to say until like the fourth quarter, right? But it was like, oh shit, Vikings got it's like, damn, the Eagles can't. Eagles, why you can't just? But it's like, yo, they just when you watch the Eagles this all year, every game has been a game. When have you watched the Eagles and be like, oh, I'm done watching this? It's like, oh shit, man, what the fuck, Eagles, what the hell? Okay, damn, how you made the other team go down like that? All right, okay. Like literally, like the Eagles have you watching a football game. With that being said, they won partial win. Vikings. I'm just gonna say this every time. Would you would you would you want to pay Sam Darnold? Would you want it? And I'm saying this too. Carson Wentz hasn't been the same since his injury. He he's won, and I can see why other quarterbacks there. I guess he is a good backup, but damn, he lost that. Like when he came back, he lost that. He lost that. He lost that. He lost it. And I always believed in him when he came back, bounced back, but he just lost it. He lost it. And most people do it off an injury like that. So, but the Eagles, man, I'm telling you, the Eagles gonna give you a game. You're gonna watch football when you watch them. You ain't gonna get like a Kansas City game. Um, you might not even get like the Bengals where it's like a shootout. You're gonna get a defensive stop, ball, nigga. They punting. Oh, they kicking field goals. Like it's gonna be a game all around. We're gonna see some defensive plays. We're gonna see some offense. They might not be able to run it. Damn, they gotta rely on the throw. Oh shit, I thought the Eagles was good at this because the Eagles good at the running back and wide receiver. The only other team that could outdo them close when healthy is maybe the Rams. Puka, Devontae Adams, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Kyrie Williams, no slouch, Saquon. Maybe it's the closest to like the wide receiver, but might because then you could say Cincinnati because T Higgins, Jamar Chase, and then Chase Brown. Chase Brown was good actually, man. But it's like, but the Eagles, man, they give you a game though. They give you a game because when you think about it, the Rams are gonna be able to throw the ball, man. We're not worried about that. They're gonna be able to do that. They're gonna be able to. Bengals. They're gonna with Joe Burrow. They're gonna be able to do. It just is a defense like But the Eagles is like, yo, who's showing up today? Who's gonna win us the game today? And I always said this: the Eagles get on the field and be like, all right, this is how we gotta beat them, and we just gotta throw the ball. Because I was saying, I still have it. If the Eagles lose, they're gonna blame it on the rush. They're gonna blame, oh, Saquon couldn't get the rush started, but that's why they lost. They can't run the ball. The next game, I was gonna say, when they run the ball for 300 yards, and then they win, it, but oh, now the passing game, it's like now I see why you might want one good wide receiver, a tight end, a running back, and a quarterback, and some defense. You don't want some wide receivers, a running back, and now it's like, yo, what the fuck do I do? But with that being said, good shit to the Eagles, man. How y'all win? You already know. Patriots, y'all did y'all thing. But the Patriots, the one thing I'm gonna tell you is that everybody on the first fucking drive looked good. You wasn't playing fucking defense. All right, we gotta step up the defense. Okay. Um, good job on the flags. No flags the first half. First play is the kickoff of first play of the second half. Can I say that? All right. Start of the second half. The start of the second half. Y'all niggas commit flags. My nigga. I see Verbal was like, yo, what the fuck? The commentators say, yo, these niggas didn't have no flags. Y'all jinx us too, man. Y'all had no flags. And then we start getting flags. What the fuck? I'm like, yo, there's no way it's going down. There's no way. But then we came through. We picked it up halftime. So there's nothing much to say about the second half. Y'all came through. Y'all did your thing. It's the flags. It's the defense. Let's get better at tackling. Let's get better at coverage. Hey, I would go look at. We might need depth in the cornerback. We might. I don't know. We might be. We might need depth. And I want to say this. I don't think Will Cameron gave up that sack. If he didn't give up that sack, I don't. We need to look at some stats because if Drake May starts looking good, he's already looking like a good MVP caliber. All right. Week 8, On that, oh shit, so next week. So next Friday, I do a video Monday, a recap, Wednesday, picks. Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna release a video next week. Oh, that's Halloween. All right, maybe not. But I'm gonna release a video sometime next week or after the week 8 of my mid-season awards. And I want to say this: Will Campbell has to win something, bro. I don't think an offensive line can win Rookie of the Year, but god damn, bro. Shout out to him. Maybe that's me being biased. You still got the I.D.K guy, the wide receiver from Tampa Bay, holding it down. But Patriots, you came through. You're looking good. Drake May, slide. You're good. Just slide. Drake May, slide. Because sooner or later, and I don't even know how they do it in the NFL, but it's like, yo, you know what? You banged your head too many times, and you're always going to the blue tent because hitting your head. You're out for this game. You gotta, bro. This is back to back games. Like slide. And if you're gonna dive, no, I don't even want niggas diving no more because y'all seen what happened to Derek Carr, but just don't dive in the air like Derek Carr, dumbass. Stupid shit. Dumb shit. But yeah. But you know what? Jake May just watch a whole bunch of quarterbacks play running out of bounds. I go make a model a collage of quarterbacks running out of bounds, like how to run, you know, how to dive, slide, boom, how to supposed to be here, boom, do this, put your arm out, boom, switch the ball, boom, it's okay. And can y'all throw the ball? You're right there at the line of scrimmage. Don't run out of bounds. That's a sack. You could throw the ball at the nigga head. You see the nigga about the sack, you just boom. Throw it at his fucking. You know how they do on the out of bounds play with the basketball? You know how they throw the ball at them so the ball go out of bounds? Boom. Y'all can't be taking these sacks, bro. That's stupid. But good job, Patriots. We're looking good, 5-2. We're doing what we're supposed to do. Because I'm thinking like, damn, if we just win 20-13, 24-13, people gonna be like, we needed that statement win, so people know like, oh yeah, Patriots, they're not playing. Yeah, they good. They're not playing. No flags. The most penalized team. They ain't commit no flags into the second half, and then they committed all fucking as many flags as they can. We do a game. We did that in the third quarter. Move right along. Colts and Chargers. Let's go. Colts and Chargers. I feel bad for the Chargers. They was like on a 7th or 8th lineman. How the fuck? What you supposed to do with that? What plays you supposed to call? What you supposed to do with that? Nigga can't even run the ball. What we supposed to do, bro? Nice uni. But I just want to say this: the Colts. Bro. Thank God we don't gotta play them. But it's like, yo, just the Chargers was beat up on the offensive line. Is they defense that, bro? Is the Chargers like one of those fake teams like the Jags? Because it's like the Colts may be the best team in the league. The Colts look. I don't give a fuck about Baker Mayfield. His little fucking. Oh, they did lose against the Rams, and this to me, that I want to take back what I said because I don't be knowing. I be doing the picks on Wednesday, so I don't be knowing the injury report. I didn't know they don't be having no offensive line because I was like, oh, this is a test, blah blah. Knowing that the coach is like probably like the second or third best defense, it's like, yo, y'all got an offensive line, boom, no running backs, boom, we're gonna get after y'all. So it's like, throw the ball. We want you to throw the ball, and that's why we're gonna pick you off. It was almost. It was almost. It was almost. They put their foot to the gas though. But yeah, Colts went. I think I have the Colts as the best team in the league. I'm gonna watch. We're gonna watch Bucks tonight. I know the Bucks are kind of beat up, but they healthy. So they healthy. Yo, they look good. They look good. They can run the ball, throw the ball, tight end, wide receivers, and they had two of their wide receivers out. Bro, Colts look scary. Daniel Jones, like, is that was Daniel Jones, right? Number 17, that's not Josh Allen? Was that Josh Allen back there? Number 17, was that Josh Allen? You sure that was Daniel Jones? All right, that was Daniel Jones. All right, that was Daniel Jones. Thought that was 17 back there. Is Josh Allen number 17? Somebody please let me know. I.D.K Sports. Who gives a fuck about the Bills anyway? All right, move right along. Chargers, you better get it the fucking together. You gotta get it together. And some of the bullshit ass calls too, I understand, but hey, goddamn. Hey, get your team together. Get your team together. Cowboys, I already knew the Cowboys were gonna win. I knew if this is the game to split, they was gonna split especially how the way they're playing in the Chargers. Washington is playing. You know, it's like, oh, Washington is like, oh, and you iffy at wide receiver, running back, good. But come on, man, my fantasy. I suck every year at running backs. I can't pick good running. Be worried about. Be making. If I can stop. All right, it's whatever. I lost to the worst nigga in fantasy. He had Jamar Chase put up 38, so it's like, it's McBride. Like, how y'all not cover McBride, bro? There was a play where he just goes straight across the field, touchdown. What are we talking about? Cowboys. I knew Jerry there, this is looking bad. Giants, you needed to win. But this is looking bad. This is looking good for the Cowboys. Because if I'm looking at watching this game, I don't know the Washington, you need to get some wide receivers. Clap it up for me. What I've been saying. So we got Jay Daniels, right? Who came out? Drake May. We got Caleb Williams. Bo Nick. JJ McCarthy, right? Jay Daniels really don't have no weapons. Yeah, it's rookie year, boom. And then the people they have, you got rid of everybody but Terry and Zach Ertz. You get rid of the running back. Like, I don't understand. And then you bring in new linemen. But now the tape is out on Jaden Daniels. And when you look at it, Jaden Daniels, the start of the year, who did y'all believe in the wide receiver? Y'all still won't use Luke McCaffrey. You should have been. That's what y'all get. Because, like, oh, yeah, like, come on. I know, be ready when you're ready. The next man up is out of here, bro. It's 2025. Ain't no next man up. That shit ain't working no more. That shit is not working. Maybe. The 49ers, maybe. But come on, let's be real. But Washington, I've been saying, he don't really got nobody to throw it to. He don't got no weapons. It's going to be up to him. You get injured. And you get injured on a tackle. I don't know if I got to watch that play again, but it didn't look like you did something to pull your hamstring, like you did a slide. But it's like, and now what? You're going to be out for 2 weeks because Lamar Jackson, that's a hammy. You ain't about to play next week. And then if y'all lose, it's like, oh shit, they might force you back fast. This might be the same thing with RG3 again. And you're another one of them. Drake May, he just sometimes when you want to take a hit, You want to be like RG3 and not get out of bounds, and you want to take hits every time you run the ball. That's not good. And you got the knee brace on. You dealing with the knee, and on the other leg you got the hammy now. It's bad for Washington. It's looking good for the Cowboys. Because when you look at the NFC, 4 teams for the division. Who's the other 3 teams? Maybe Green Bay, Detroit. We don't know. Okay, cool. Seattle. Maybe if the 49ers keep doing what they're doing, that's 2 right. That's 1 right there. NFC. Okay, not the NFC West. That could be 2 teams. NFC North. There could be 2 teams. So we're looking for 1 more. NFC South. No. And who they play? Seattle. Yeah, Cowboys might be one and done in the playoffs. But Washington, you're fucking up. You're woo woo. Shit just going out the window, man. This is I.D.K Sports, man. This is the recap from Thursday to Monday to Friday or whatever, however you call it, Thursday to Sunday. I.D.K, I don't even know myself. But y'all see the record 53, 39, and 1. But now y'all see the updated schedule, which I think we're like 10 and 3 so far. Not bad. We end up going 12 and 3. We got Seattle to lose. Yes, I say it because you already know they're coming off a bye. Come on, not Seattle, but Texas. You're coming off a bye. You're going. Yes, you're going up there, but come on, let's get the run game going. Let's get the pass game going. Let's get Christian Kirk going. Let's get that defense. Let's let the defense show and be what you got to be and stuff. CJ Stroud, do what you got to do. I know that's Sam Darnold. So yes, that is like. So that was a pick where it's like, oh shit. I was going on the limb yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but when I picked it. Then we got Detroit to win. They beat up, but is oh shit, who's healthy now? Damn, are they healthy? Are they back? I'm still going with Detroit. I got Detroit to win. You know, better overall team and a home, and they need it. And if they lose to this team, they lost to the Green Bay Packers already. Now you lose to here, or did they lose to the Rams? I don't know, but it's like you're not looking like you need to win this, so people still be like, all right, you might be getting to you might get to the NFC Championship, but if you can't get past them, you're gonna have to face them again, and like we don't believe. But Detroit, you got to win this game. With that being said, man, it's the I.D.K Sports Show, man. Y'all see the record, man. Y'all heard the breakdown, the recap. I've been saying some things for a long time, man. We're not just here on week 7 just talking shit. Well, we kind of are, but we've been saying, hey, I broke down every division. Go look at all the overs. I broke down, hey, AFC West, AFC East, AFC North, South, NFC this, and it's broke down all the teams, what they did, what they need to do, what their plan is, but where they lacking at. And I've been saying some of this stuff. With that being said, man, this is the I.D.K Sports Show, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're new to this, please stay true. Please leave a like. Thank you for watching, man. This is week 7. We be here Wednesday with the picks. All right? Hopefully the record's looking good. Amazing. Until next time, I.D.K Sports Show.